Hello guys, and welcome back to the Retro. Today we'll show you 7 of the most disturbing cartoon character backstories. But before we begin, don't forget to watch the entire video and remember to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to receive more incredible content like this one. With that said and done, let's get into it. At number 7, Rapunzel. Rapunzel in Disney's Tangled is a modern day heroine, breaking out of her tower to explore the outside world and getting into a lot of trouble along the way. In the original story, she has an even tougher time of it, shorn of her hair and cast out into the wilderness when the witch holding her captive learns that the prince has been visiting her nightly. When the prince visits again, the witch tricks him into climbing the tower using Rapunzel's cut-off hair, only to push him from the tower. He is blinded in the fall and wanders the wilderness until he is reunited with Rapunzel and the twins she has given birth to, guided back to her by her beautiful singing voice. The tears of happiness that Rapunzel cries restore the prince's sight and they all live happily ever after. At number 6, Pinocchio. Pinocchio was Disney's second animated feature film, and features one of the best loved Disney songs, When You Wish Upon a Star. Disney's version is surreal enough, with blue fairies, boys transformed into donkeys, and Geppetto living in the belly of a whale, but it's got nothing on Carlo Collodi's dark original. The story was originally published as a serial, with Pinocchio accidentally killing a talking cricket, falling asleep on a stove and burning his feet off, and being hung by a rather evil talking cat and fox duo, while poor Geppetto lives on a ship inside the terrible dogfish for 2 whole years before being rescued by his wooden son. At number 5, Sleeping Beauty. The tale of Aurora in Disney's Sleeping Beauty closely follows the story included by the Brothers Grimm in their collection, a story that in turn was based on French author Charles Perrault's version. However, the first version to be published by Mr. Basile takes a much darker turn. A king is walking past the home of the Sleeping Beauty, here named Talia, when his falcon flies into the house. Entering the house to retrieve the bird, he comes across the unconscious woman and gathers the first fruits of love, leaving her still unconscious and pregnant with twins. At number 4, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame, certainly one of the darker animated films in their vast back catalogue, ends happily, with Quasimodo saving Esmeralda, accepting that she loves another, and leaving the cathedral to be welcomed into society as a hero. In Victor Hugo's novel, however, the story has a much sadder ending, with Quasimodo's guardian, Archdeacon Frollo, betraying Esmeralda and sending her to her death. When he laughs as Esmeralda is hanged, Quasimodo kills Frollo and visits the cemetery where he mourns Esmeralda, eventually dying of starvation on her grave. At number 3, it's Cinderella. Disney's animated classic is fun for all the family, complete with singing mice, a kindly fairy godmother, and a show-stopping dress. In the Brothers Grimm version, Cinderella still gets her happily ever after, but her evil stepsisters get a much gorier appearance. After one sister tries to trick the prince into believing that she is his true love by cutting off her toe to fit into Cinderella's shoe, and the other tries the same trick, but slightly different, by cutting off part of her heel. Cinderella and the prince are reunited and happily wed, with Cinderella's pigeon pals plucking out her stepsister's eyes as the post-wedding entertainment. Number 2. The Little Mermaid. In the Disney version of Hans Christian Andersen's tale, Ariel eventually wins the heart of Prince Eric, gets her voice back, and celebrates with a beautiful wedding on a boat, surrounded by her aquatic friends and family. In Hans Christian Andersen's original story, things don't end so rosily. In fact, the story is tragic throughout, with Ariel's transformation to human causing her constant agonizing pain before her heart is broken when her prince marries someone else. The Sea Witch informs her that if she kills the prince, she will turn back into a mermaid and live, but Ariel chooses to sacrifice herself, throwing herself into the sea and becoming sea foam. And finally, at number 1, we come to Frozen. Disney's spectacularly popular animation is loosely based on Hans Christian Andersen's The Snow Queen. But while Frozen is an empowering story of sisterly love and learning not to fear your power, The Snow Queen has much darker beginnings, though a similarly happy ending. In The Snow Queen, the devil makes a magic mirror which shows people only the bad and ugly aspects of themselves. When the mirror is shattered, splinters get into the eyes and hearts of people around the world, freezing their hearts. Years later, a splinter gets into the eye of a boy called Kai, causing him to become cruel and reject his grandmother and best friend Gerda, making him an easy target to be enchanted and imprisoned by the Snow Queen. When he disappears, it's assumed Kai has fallen into the river and died, but Gerda is sure he's still alive and begins an epic quest to rescue him. We hope you enjoyed this video. Which of these disturbing cartoon character backstories was most entertaining for you? Let us know in the comments section below. Remember to like this video, share with all your friends and family, and subscribe to our channel. If you want to receive more amazing content like today, don't forget to turn notifications on. We'll see you soon.